Hey guys, welcome back. This is gonna be kind of part two of the last one. We were talking about private lending because we had a lot of you reach out. You know the rule of 70, you know you can double your money every 7 years if you get 10% return, but how do I get that 10% return? Now we've talked about private lending, and now I wanna talk about another area of investing, and that is project and land developments. Now, I'm gonna introduce you to a bit of a business partner of ours called Greybrook, and how you can access it with a lot less money than you might have thought about. I'm James Lowen. Let's get your Greybrook knowing this is smarter, not harder. Okay, so what is Greybrook? Well, they, like many other companies, are basically an institution that allows for both corporate and personal investments into real estate or land development projects. Now, what was the problem? In order to get entry and access to these type of development deals, you had to have a large capital, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. Most people just didn't have the money to be able to get into that, so usually it was just large institutions or investors that had way too much money. So it was then just repetitiously large institutions, corporations, and just rich people getting richer. Fast forward to today, Greybrook had a brilliant idea. They opened it up. They made it much more accessible. They made the minimum investment 25 grand. Now that's also with the addition of being RRSP eligible, RESP, or if you want some tax-free returns, your TFSAs. They have projects throughout all of Canada and also into the United States, allowing you access for, like I say, as little as 25 grand and to be able to diversify through multiple projects. Now we can all get in. With a project such as Greybrook or any land development, it's a bit more of a waiting game. These projects range anywhere from 3 years up to 9 years, and of course they can be even extended as any build project can be done. So you're gonna have to wait. Now, with all good things in life, good things do come to those who wait. It's also not liquid, meaning you can't just withdraw your funds at any time, all right? And as far as the horizon, private lending, generally 6 months to a year, as mentioned, 3 to 9 years. So there is gonna be a bit of an offset in the waiting game on that. Just make sure, like anything in life, you're diversifying. The strategy that we try to implement, myself and for our team, is to be investing in projects that have varying maturity dates. So we might be investing in a project in Markham that's coming up in 4 years, one in Whitby in 5 years, one in Lindsay in 6 years, and so on and so forth. That way our funds are continually maturing on a staggered date. It also helps with taxation as well. Of course, you're now wondering, James, how do I get involved in this too? Well, the great news is we happen to have a great friend in contact at Greybrook who's also a VP. So please reach out. We'll happily connect you guys to review if it's an appropriate investment vehicle for yourselves. As always, guys, I'm James Lowen. Now you're Greybrook, and this is smarter, not harder.